on me.
Lead! Lead!
This mohawk ain't working out on TV. Good morning. It is Monday, December 23rd.
Almost Christmas.
Oh, a couple of days.
I'm all ready.
I love the ugly Christmas sweater.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
I was supposed to wear an ugly Christmas sweater, and I did not own one. So
What are we gonna do?
we're showcasing him.
Yeah. I have one. I mean, it's not, in my opinion, it's not ugly. In my opinion, it's beautiful.
That's all that matters.
I'm a big Star Wars fan. So it's a Star Wars one.
I didn't realize that till you pointed that out.
It's a Star Wars one. So, yeah.
So that's the starship?
That's the X-wing, one of the spaceships in Star Wars.
What is that?
That's the Death Star.
The Death Star. I knew there was a star in there
the
somewhere.
Death Star.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a nice way to start the show. You know what?
Death Star.
I want to talk about tech.
Merry Christmas, Death Star.
That leads us. Your Star Wars leads us into this topic. I want to talk about technology.
Let's do it. I'm ready to go.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, do you believe technology has enhanced your life or created chaos in your life?
Me.
Maybe you personally or society as a general.
Okay. I would say yes and maybe. So yes to has it enhanced lives, and maybe to is it bringing some sort of burden on life. I think that through technology we've been able to, I mean, you can look at statistics over the past 120 years on life expectancy and the results of technology and what we've been able to accomplish. I think that it's been a common good. I think in matters of, like, you know, with your phone and the internet and stuff like that, I think that it brings it can bring a little bit more animosity toward one another, because we our freedom of speech and our freedom of expression has been exemplified or been projected and been amplified, rather.
Yes, there you go.
To a point where we all have a general idea of what everybody's thinking, and we
Sometimes too much.
sometimes too much, and I think that can bring a little bit of animosity, a little bit of problems. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, if you are looking at it from a pure American perspective, that, you know, freedom of expression as a common good, that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, it does bring some issues. I think it can bring some social issues, I think. But I mean, I think for the most part, technology has enhanced life and made life more convenient.
I think definitely in the medical field, when you think of that.
True, yes, yeah.
I think we've had huge accomplishments, and I think we're going to have a lot more. So I'm all for those. But there are times I really want to unplug. And I do sometimes. I feel like, you know, when we were talking about our positivity challenge, you know, sometimes it's just easier to unplug and not look at what everybody thinks and everything that's happening out in the world. Sometimes you just need that solitude.
That's true. Sometimes it's better to disconnect, focus on community and family.
Think of those positive things, not all the negativity going on around you.
Well, and so with technology, I think that to kind of go along with that same vein a little bit, because I can say something on the internet and that person is 100,000 miles away.
And you don't really know them.
I don't know that individual. I'm a lot more likely to say something extraordinarily negative. That I probably wouldn't say otherwise if that person was in front of me.
Right.
I'm not saying that I do that. Actually, typically I stay away from all of that conversation on social
You
media
try to stay out of the controversy.
For that
Yes.
very reason, I stay away from that. But I think that's the reason why you tend to see a lot more negativity when you go online and stuff like that, whether it be Twitter or Facebook or whatever. It's because it's so much. It's easier. I mean, it's convenient.
Well, and I have also found, because when I was a kid, we didn't have emailing or texting. I have found since those things have come to fruition that it's really easy to misunderstand someone's intention. Because especially with texting, because you just type it in so quickly. You don't necessarily think about how is that going to be perceived.
Sure. I was having a very conversation with my sister yesterday, or just the other day, because we were talking about something very similar to that, and I was saying that I prefer to speak. Maybe I'm old school. I don't know. I like to speak over the phone and in person because it's so easy to misconstrue what people say in text, in written text. It's so easy to misinterpret what people are trying to say. You could say something as simple as "okay," and they're like, "Are you mad at me?"
Yeah. Why did he say that? Yeah.
Are you mad at me? No, if I was in person, I would say, okay, great.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so what do you think about what's on the horizon? What do you see coming that you're really excited for?
Technology-wise?
In technology, yeah.
Self-driving cars.
Well, those are out there. I mean, I
They're
know they're
working
not
on 'em.
available to the
They're
public, but
working on 'em.
they're out there.
I really would like to see self-driving cars. I don't know
I
if I
have
would
mixed
use
emotions
it.
about it.
I don't know if I would use it, but I think that would be. I don't know. I think it would be super cool.
I like to drive.
I love to drive too, but I think it would be cool
And
to
I'm
have.
a bit of a control freak sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
Well, okay, so let me think of another one then. Let me think of.
I don't know.
Apparently, you didn't like that.
What about like in medical?
Okay.
You know, they're growing organs in a lab as opposed to having to harvest them from someone who's passed away. I think that's pretty amazing.
And then you could drive those organs in a self-driving car.
You could.
So,
That's true.
So
you wouldn't even need somebody to drive it. You could just put it in the car and go.
Well, okay, so think about that. I mean, I know it would get rid of some jobs, but think about how quickly you could get your products. If you don't have to worry about the containment of what a single driver can do,
That's
but they can
true.
self-drive. I'm not actually.
Pizza
I'm
delivery?
thinking about this a little bit more, and I'm condoning getting rid of jobs. So, scratch that.
Okay, never mind.
Forget I said that.
Okay, we're going to the next subject.
Okay.
What tech from your favorite sci-fi show do you want to see in real life now?
So this is where my Star Wars comes in.
Okay, tell
I
me.
have several. The lightsaber.
Why do we need a lightsaber? How is that going
You
to
didn't
help
say
humankind?
you didn't say anything about need. You said,
Well,
"What do you want?"
You're right. You're right.
I want a lightsaber. I've always wanted like a blaster and an X-wing. I want to drive an X-wing. I want to fly an X-wing. That you could get there really quick. And light speed. How about light speed?
I like light speed. I
Light
like
speed.
that idea.
There you go. That's quick.
Yeah, because then we could like go
We could be
to
so
resorts
efficient.
on the moon or
We could
on
be
Saturn.
we could be so efficient with light speed.
Okay. Personally,
Yeah.
I'm showing my age versus yours.
Okay.
I want the Jetsons. I want to hit a button and the food be there.
yeah.
I really want to be Judy Jetson. I want to, or whatever the mom's name was.
I think it's is it Judy?
Judy's the kid, the teenage girl, I think.
okay.
Anyway,
I
the
don't know.
mom, you'll let us know. She wanted to get ready in the morning.
Yeah.
She pushed the button, the little thing came down.
And she was
came back up,
clothed.
and she was perfect. Her makeup was done. Her hair was done. And if she didn't like it,
That-
she hit the button again, and it changed.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That would be nice.
I would take that in a lightsaber. That'd be fine. Yep.
Okay.
Take that in a lightsaber.
Okay. So,
Jane.
Jane, that was the mom. Thank you, Gary.
Jane.
Okay, so
He Googled it.
he did. He Googled while we were talking. So let's go back to medieval Europe.
Okay, awesome.
If we were in medieval Europe, what technology do we have today would they think is magic or a miracle?
What is that movie with Christina Applegate and the people from the medieval Europe accidentally go into the future?
I don't know.
Anyway, so I think cars.
Cars would be amazing. Yes.
I think if they saw a car and got in a car, I think number one, they would get sick immediately
Yes.
from the car sickness and the movement. But yeah, they would think that that's just absolute magic. And then I also think,
Phone, I think.
but I think that they would actually have to use otherwise, if they're just sitting there and you're watching somebody on a phone, you just think, well, what's wrong with that person? I think if they actually used it
Yeah.
and got to talk to somebody and they didn't know that the other person was,
Or look up something on the internet, or can you imagine?
yeah.
They-
A TV. A
Yeah.
TV would see magic.
Oh,
A
gosh,
TV would
a
be
talking
magic.
box.
Yeah, a TV
Yeah.
would, a radio, anything electronic, I think.
Anyway, well,
Yeah.
we want to know what you think.
Yeah.
So please comment below and let us know what you think is the best new technology, what you want to see, what you think the medieval Europeans would have thought of technology. We'd love to hear about that.
And everybody say lightsabers.
Don't back him up. Do
Please
your own
do.
thing.
Please
Do your own thing. No. All right. Well, we are going to sign off. We're going to enjoy time with our family
Yes,
for
we
the
are.
next few days.
Yes, we are.
We'll be back on Thursday. And until then, you have a very Merry Christmas,
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Holidays, and we'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.